you know Black Ops 2 ruined Call of Duty forever? No? Well, let me explain. It's January 2013, and the Call of Duty Overlords Treyarch have just released the Revolution map pack. The content drop looks a bit something like this. 4 new maps, those being Mirage, Hydro, Downhill, and fan favorite Grind, 1 new Zombies map, Die Rise, 1 new Zombies game mode, Turned, and 1 new weapon, the Peacekeeper. Which is ironic because it did the very opposite. The Peacekeeper was a pretty solid weapon of choice, being listed under the SMG tier. The Peacekeeper always felt like a cross hybrid of an SMG and an assault rifle, due to its close quarters damage like Antonio Brown on a punt return.
Brown is off to the races, hurdles, kicks a man.
And decent range, which is basically like saying, it's big enough for me. Not talking from experience though. Sup, Lisa. Though the Peacekeeper could be beaten out by things like the MSMC or PDW, the reason why the gun was such a big deal is because this gun was locked behind a paywall, the first of its kind. If you didn't own the Revolution map pack and you really wanted this gun, for better words, you were shit out of luck. Either you bought the Revolution DLC or you didn't because you probably had some self-control and refused to pay money for just a new DLC weapon. I mean, you get new maps and stuff, but the real appeal here was the Peacekeeper. The obvious debate here is a potential pay-to-win model for guns that were broken in map packs, that this could potentially lead to people running all over their opponents. Basically how Pat Mahomes somehow ran all over the Eagles defense during that Super Bowl. I mean, like, how? How? He broke his ankle or something, right? Besides debating over DLC weapons and yelling at David Vonderhaar about the DSR, we saw more remastered maps than we've ever seen in previous Call of Duties, with Nuketown 2025, Studio, which is a remaster of Firing Range, Uplink, a remaster of Summit, Takeoff, a remaster of Stadium, and Dig, a remaster of Courtyard. Point being here is we've seen a ton of remasters in recent Call of Duties, especially in Modern Warfare 2, where just in Seasons 1 and 2, we've seen 4, and that's pretty much what's been the entire season, besides the 2 maps that one they pushed up, and the one that they just brought back from, I guess, the depths of hell. Not to mention all the various camos that we got during the course of Black Ops 2, such as the weaponized 115 and that weird weeaboo skin. My point is this, Black Ops 2 did a lot of different things, some well, some not so well, but the thing it did the most was obviously give us an inside look of what the future of Call of Duty was going to be like. Not to mention the competitive play with its addition of ranked play, multi-team, and if you ever watched that demo that they did in Gamescom, it really felt like they were really pushing this competitive atmosphere with Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Again, the game's not bad, but it definitely was the precursor to a lot of the things that we get now in terms of camos, new weapons, and remastered maps pretty much all the time at this point. And we never really saw it coming until it's kind of too late. And while I think Black Ops 2 is a good game, I think a lot of the things, like I said, were essentially precursors and were kind of early warning signs of what we were going to get in later Call of Duty titles. And sometimes I find it very odd that we were all just so innocent and naive to something that was very obviously happening in front of us, and the progression, if you look at every single Call of Duty game that launched after Black Ops 2, you could see this slow decline into the nonsense that we have now for $20 blueprint DLCs that are nowhere near worth it in comparison to the weapon personalization packs that we got in Black Ops 2. I mean, weaponized 115, man, it is just gorgeous. I absolutely love this skin. I think they should bring it back. I think it should be in every Call of Duty. It should be the standard for skins in Call of Duty. I mean, look at the Modern Warfare 2 skin packs that we're getting recently. They're utter trash. They are terrible, and I haven't bought a single one, except for that Santa Claus one because, you know, I felt really Christmassy. Black Ops 2 is a good game, but again, it's definitely weird going back and playing this and seeing all the different things that were happening in this game that led to what we're getting now with its new weapons, remastered maps, and skin packs. It's crazy to think that we just glanced over all these things and said, wow, more content, and ended up just getting, eventually, overpriced DLC, really tons of remasters and no new maps, and extremely overpowered weapons or metas every single season in Modern Warfare 2 or any of the new Call of Duty games that we're playing. But I want to know what you think in the comments section below. What do you think of Black Ops 2? Do you think it was the precursor to a lot of the junk that we're getting now in Call of Duty titles? Let me know what you think in the comments section below. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you didn't, well, it doesn't get really that much better. Though if you liked the video just enough, maybe consider subscribing to help displaced quarterbacks find a new home. Thanks for watching, and well, bye.